So I'm here on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas, and in this video what I want to do is a couple things. Number one, I want to give you a tour of the balcony stateroom so you get an idea of what that looks like, and then I want to give you some tips that I've learned while being on the ship and even prior. So take some time and hopefully this thing will be helpful to you if you decide to take this ship. Thanks for watching Pat's Adventures. We're going to go in here and take a look at our room, which is deck 10, balcony room 196. Actually, I was expecting something a little bit smaller, so it is a pleasant surprise. Start here with the main area. You got some little nightstand shelves down there. No drawers like on normally. Got your safe up here. Areas to lay your clothing. Hanging space. No USB ports or power ports by the bed over here. Same on this side. I only point this out because when we just got off a Viking cruise, they had all kinds of power next to the bed. So here you got a couch. Probably it folds out into a full bed. Small screen for your television. Got your, looks like iPod holders there. Sure, a little refrigerator, nothing in it. There's your hair dryer. Some drawers there. You got your power sources here. You got 3 of them, which are all American. Some more storage there. Got a real nice sized balcony out here. We're currently in Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. So we got storage under the bed here. Pretty small shower, but it'll get the job done. You got your body wash, everything up there. A little bit more storage underneath. And they have 2 hooks that are on the ship, but that's typically not enough, at least for us. So another item, you get these magnetic hooks, and they just go right on the wall. Get them on Amazon. You can put all your stuff up here so you're not hunting around the room for it. If you do have a lot of electronic devices, you can bring these adapters in. It gives you more USB ports, 2 more and then 2 USB on that one. All in all, pretty decent. Looks like it'll be pretty comfortable. We'll see how the cruise goes. If you love coffee like I do, Starbucks is a welcome sight. The problem is, if you have the drink package, we found out it does not cover this particular Starbucks. So, what do if you need your coffee fix in the morning? You turn and you walk about 200 feet down in the promenade until you come to the Promenade Cafe, which serves exactly the same Starbucks coffee and all of the foo-foo drinks that you might want, and it's totally covered by your drink package. In addition, they also have rolls, pastries, and other food, which is complimentary. If you don't have a drink package, you can still come and grab a cup of pre-made coffee in the thermoses onto the side, and there's no charge, and you can sit and totally enjoy the views and watch people as they walk by. Today we're here on Labadee, and we went out on one of the shore excursions, and something that we did learn, when you go out on the boats at least here, make sure you bring money, because if you want to buy any trinkets from them or alcohol, your cruise card is no good. So that's another tip. Bring some money if you want it. I didn't bring any, and apparently I'm not going to be drinking today. Some more quick tips here on Labadee. There are plenty of lounge chairs all over at the different beaches here, so you don't have to worry about that. Unlike on the ship where it gets a little bit crowded. They have multiple restaurants here. Obviously, it's included. You don't need your SeaPass card for the restaurants. Great barbecue lunch. They have plenty of bars here. You use your SeaPass card for that. Unlike, like I said in the other tip, if you go out with the vendors that are here. Make sure that you bring a towel. Obviously, the towels are handed out as you exit at the gangway. You just sign out for them, and you can leave them here, turn them in on Labadee. So a couple more tips that you might find helpful. There is a massive market area with all the locals that are here selling all of their wares. And transportation, you get pulled around by a tram. So really easy to see this whole place in one fell swoop on that tram. This is a quick look at the giant Windjammer Marketplace Buffet on Deck 16. It is loaded with great items for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And what is really nice is they have cuisines from all over the world. You have lots of choices, and the lunch and dinner menus get changed out every day, so you're not just eating the same things over and over. In the evening, there's a theme to the menu where a special menu is offered in addition to the usual fare. Some examples are Mongolian grill, Mexican, a pasta station, etc. The great thing about these stations is the food is prepared for you just the way that you want it, and it means you get exactly what you want in your dish. So I want to give you some tips on dining options. Let's say if you don't want to go to the buffet, go for breakfast and or lunch. Here's some ideas that might help. Because the buffet can get quite chaotic in the morning, especially, and at lunch. The Wipeout Cafe is located on Deck 15 and serves Mexican food. I have to say, normally Mexican food on a cruise ship is absolutely horrible, and this is the one exception. You have choices of marinated steak, chicken, and pork for your tacos, also rice and beans, and quesadillas, with a salsa and cheese station at the end. We found it to be absolutely fantastic and went back a number of times there. Sorrento's is located in the promenade deck, which is Deck 5, and serves antipasta dishes, antipasta salad, but it also serves fantastic pizza that is cooked right in front of you. The place is always quick and easy to grab a fast bite, whether it be for lunch or a snack anytime during the day or evening. Next is the Park Cafe located on Deck 8, which is the central park area of the ship. They have a variety of foods starting with a nice salad bar, then there are pre-made chicken wraps, sandwiches, cups of fruit, and French dip sandwiches that are made right in front of you. In addition, there are 2 types of soup and a large assortment of desserts. There is normally plenty of seating both inside and outside of the restaurant. Next is the Promenade Cafe on Deck 5. They mostly serve small sandwiches which are pre-made and an assortment of desserts. Remember, there are no extra costs at any of these restaurants that I've just showed you, unlike some of the other restaurants that do have upcharges. Another tip, if you are going to be using the fitness center, I highly recommend that you use it in the afternoon or somewhere around noon there. You go in there in the morning and the place is packed. It's giant and they have free weights, everything imaginable, but it's definitely going to be a little crowded in the morning. That's when people obviously like to go. I'll show you what it looks like now that it's about 1 o'clock. As you enter the spa, there's a juice bar right over to your right, and then everything opens up where there are all kinds of treatments available for you to purchase during your voyage. I have to say, this is one of the most impressive spa entrances that I've ever seen on a ship. You walk down towards the weight room and it is just absolutely beautiful. As you enter the weight room, you are totally taken aback by the number of machines that they have available. The cardio machines are just endless, and they are all top of the line type of machines. They definitely spared no expense. You move over into the weight area there, and again, it's all top of the line equipment that they have on board here. And as you can see by this, there's really no weights in here. This was a little later during the day. and there's just so many machines and so much room in here. That's the other reason for it. Your elliptical machines are here, and as you walk around, there's a large area where they do aerobics in here and do yoga. So if you're into that, this is the place to come. I thought I would include a full price list for the spa treatments. As you look through it, you can pause your computer if you can't read something, if I'm going too fast with it. I found some of the charges definitely a little on the high side, but some of the other ones were somewhat reasonable, normal. So if this is something you want to do, and definitely know what you're getting into and what you're going to be paying for it, and treat yourself to something nice while you're on your cruise. To get your cruise compass, the ship wants you to go on either to your phone or on the TV and look it up that way. I'm sorry, but I am a guy that likes to have paper in front of me where I can read what's going on in the day. So if you want a hard copy, you just go down to the customer service purser's office desk, and they have copies there for you, which you can obviously take back to your room or carry around with you on the ship, so you know what time all the events are, where things are happening, or if you just forgotten where a restaurant or a bar is, you just look on it and you'll find your way to it. So much more convenient than grabbing your phone out. The next thing you might want to do for a little bit of entertainment is go to the Rising Tide Bar. And basically it might be a little corny, but it is fun, one time at least, right across from guest services. As you sit at the bar, you're going to start out on deck 5, and it just starts rising up and ends up on deck 8. It's a real slow ride up, kind of entertaining as you sit and look down or look at the different decks as you go, but just something you might try. I didn't think I'd like it, and we ended up really enjoying it, and there's a great staff there to chat with as you rise up. If you're looking to make any purchases, what I'd recommend is that you wait till the last day or the second to the last day, because everything gets really marked down. They have these Invictus watches that are actually quite beautiful and almost exactly resemble a Rolex. They're down 75% off. Take a look at those. Typically what you see with a lot of first-time cruisers is they run out and want to buy everything that's put out in front of them. And that's what you shouldn't do. As I just said a second ago, you need to wait towards the end of the cruise, unless it's some item that you need. But typically they will drop the prices dramatically. As I said, on these watches, which are decent watches, they dropped them 75%. That's a heck of a lot. You'll notice all the t-shirts, all the various other items, souvenir type things, they'll drop down also. So something to consider, just wait towards the end and you will find some excellent deals. And if you're going to book a future cruise, this is the place to do it on the ship. Right now they're offering $600 onboard credit for future cruises. So pretty good deal, and that's what you're thinking of doing, this is the place to do it. Now this is one of the most important tips, I think. When you're going to go on your cruise, make sure you've downloaded the Royal Caribbean app. Okay, you have it on your phone, get familiar with it. So once you're checked in and you're on the cruise and in your cabin, figure out what shows you want to go to, what works for you, and make the reservations immediately. That was one of the mistakes I made. We were on a mega ship for the very first time. We've been on a lot of other cruises, but we've never had to make reservations. By the time we did, pretty much everything was all booked. So don't make that mistake, do it right away. I have to say, with Royal Caribbean, they know how to do it right when it comes to quality of food, food presentation, and a beautiful dining room. On this particular cruise of the Allure, we had some of the best service I think I've ever had on any of the cruises. It was just absolutely amazing. Their menus were also amazing, with many delicious selections to choose from. We did have a lobster night, and one thing that you need to remember if you're new to cruising, you don't need to just stick with one entree. If you want to order 2 entrees, or even 3 entrees. Let your waiter know. Our favorite thing is to have the fixed seating, so you have your same waiter and same assistant waiter, so they know exactly what you want, and they help you choose or tell you what the specials are, that what you like. In this case, we had some prime rib. I had an end cut. My wife had the regular cut, and tortellini with cheese on it. Perfectly done.
Patrick, Ramona, thank you so much for cruising on the Allure of the Seas. Hope to see you back again soon. And thank you so much for everything, for hanging out in my bar, okay? Thank you so much.
Hi, Patrick, thank you so much cruising in Allure of the Seas. My name is Reynaldo. My friends call me Ulupong, but they love me so much.
Thanks for watching Pat's Adventures. This is how it was on the Allure of the Seas. Fantastic crew, fantastic times. Really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.